Hi guys, this is Storytime with Melody, and today I'm going to read to you a story called Toby and the Big Red Van. It's a story by Annette Smith, and it's illustrated by Craig Smith. Maybe they have a relation because of their last names. And now, maybe you should take some time like me to think about what this story might be about. It says Toby and the Big Red Van. I have some questions for you. Who do you think is Toby? What do you think he's doing? Why do you think he's moving the red van? Where do you think it's set? When do you think it happened? What is your prediction? Now think about your prediction and hold it in mind, because when we start the story, you might relate it to your own self. So maybe you could have a start, because I've checked and it does not have a blurb. Too bad. We can keep reading. Toby and the Big Red Van. "It's time to go out again," said Toby. "Toby," said BJ to his tow truck. "Where are we going now?" asked Toby. "This time we have to go into town," said BJ. "We have to move a van that is parked across the driveway in Kingsville." Take some more time. What do you guys notice in this picture? Surely I could give you some seconds, and then I can tell you what my one is, what I think it is. It is Billy Jones' garage. Now we know that this guy's name is Billy Jones, and that Toby is the tow truck. Get it? Maybe it was different, but then you're building up your own story in the mind. BJ climbed off into the tow truck, and off they went into town. Soon they came to King's Road. They saw a mixer truck waiting to get in the driveway. A big red van was in its way. Now, take another second or two and see another thing in the picture. There's King's Road. I'll give you some more seconds to figure it out. And you can pause the video if I'm going too fast. And I'll tell you my prediction at the end and what I know that it is. There. The thing is that maybe because of this, there are two signs. One says, "New supermarket opening soon." This said, "Building site, keep driveway clear." Now they are talking about a big red van. Here's the big red van, and it's in the driveway. Here's a mixer truck waiting to go. The policewoman has stopped because she cannot move the big red van. That is why Toby needs to come with BJ. Toby stopped, and BJ jumped down to look at the van. A policewoman came over and said, "Please get this big van out of the way." Said BJ as he looked in the window of the van. "Its brakes are on. It's in gear too. We will have to tow it from the back." I'll give you some more seconds to think. What could be weird in this picture? Just a few more. You can pause the video if you want more time. Oh, alright, let me tell you what's the thing. Now, when he's looking through the window, BJ, it might be the mayor, but this guy is at the bank, and he's looking down with a frown. Maybe it could be his van. That is why they need to move it. He must have not known that the driveway, he needed it. BJ walked over to Toby. "We will have to tow the van from the back," he said. "But there's no room. Yes, there is, said Toby. We can just do it. I'll get the train out, said BJ. Look at this part. Why do you say I'll get the train out? Maybe because most tow trucks might put the car in the back, but there's no area. That's why he said there's no room. Before I said it, you can pause the video and think of yourself. Toby backed up and put the train around the tow bar of the van. Pull the van out carefully, Toby, said BJ. That's it. The van began to move. It came slowly out onto the road. Now stop, called BJ. Good job, Toby. He has a little smile. We must hurry, said BJ. The mixer truck has been waiting too long. BJ fixed the towing frame under the back wheels of the van. Take it up slowly, Toby, called BJ. The back of the van started to lift up off the ground. That's it. Good job, said BJ. BJ got back into the tow truck, and they pulled the van out of the way. Thanks for moving the van, called the driver of the mixer truck. There was nothing to it, said BJ. It was all in a day's work. The end. I'd like to talk to you guys. Listen. Did you like the weird things in the story that I'd asked you? If you did, then give a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye, guys.